What's up guys, so if you didn't know already, last night was Bethesda's E3 and they had some pretty interesting games, but nothing really worth screaming about until the very end. Todd the God is ending the conference and it seems like all is lost. We'll never enjoy another single player Bethesda game. But then, as if he were the Dragonborn himself, he gives us Starfield. And I'm like, wow, that was pretty cool, I've been wondering about this game, but still, there was sadness in the air. But then out of nowhere, Todd's like, pachoo, pachoo! Guess what, bitches? We got Elder Scrolls 6.
Also building toward the game after that. And it's the one you keep asking about.
So after seeing that, I thought we'd take a look at the trailer together because it sounded like a pretty original idea since trailer breakdowns aren't really something you see on YouTube very often, especially with Bethesda games. Now, it's a very short trailer, but there's already some things we can take away from it. For one, we know that the location looks to be High Rock. High Rock is a province in Tamriel, just like Skyrim is. If you don't know the Elder Scrolls geography, let me teach you a thing or two. You have two main continents, Tamriel and Akavir. I'm 99% sure I'm not pronouncing any of these right because in all of my Skyrim videos, you guys like to tell me that I don't know how to pronounce anything. It's not my fault that I thought the cat people were called Kahits. Thank you to all 600 of you that told me I was pronouncing that wrong. Now you have Tamriel and Akavir. In Tamriel, you can find Morrowind, Skyrim, and then High Rock over here in the top left corner of the map. So it's actually right next to Skyrim and right next to Hammerfell. There are some saying that this trailer could actually be showing Hammerfell, but Hammerfell seems to be mostly desert. And from what we've seen here in the trailer, I don't see a desert nearby. It looks a lot more like High Rock. The biggest reason people are thinking this is High Rock is because of the coastline you can see, which looks to be Iliac Bay or Iliac Bay, but I've also seen it referred to as Starfall Bay, so we're gonna call it that, Starfall Bay. High Rock sits right on this bay, and why would you tease a coastline if it's not a very important location or something that really gives the location away? High Rock actually appears in a few other Elder Scrolls games, with High Rock actually being the main setting for Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. It also appears in Arena, the Elder Scrolls Travel's Shadow Key, and all of these games are actually very old, but we also seen it in a newer game called Elder Scrolls Online. I'm sure just about everyone knows what Elder Scrolls Online is. It's one of the biggest MMO games in the world. So if you want to see what this place looks like, look up some Elder Scrolls Online gameplay in High Rock. Now, if High Rock is the setting for Elder Scrolls 6, which I'm 90% sure it is, you can count on seeing a lot more Bretons and a lot more orcs in the game, because High Rock is the primary home to both of these races. But to see orcs would kind of depend on the timeline that you're set in, because the orcs weren't living in High Rock until King Emmerich allowed them to live there. I'm not the biggest Elder Scrolls Online fan, so don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure King Emmerich is in Elder Scrolls Online. So you do get to see quite a bit of High Rock history by playing it. There's also plenty of theories on the crater hole in the ground that you can see here. Some say it could be caused by a meteor, and others say it could be magic. We really have no idea right now, but I doubt Bethesda just threw that in there. I'm sure they put it in there for a reason. I'm thinking it probably has something to do with the main plot, but right now we know little to nothing about the plot, except from what we can find on the internet. If you guys have any theories or what timeline this might be set in, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, there's really no point in me personally trying to guess the plot right now, because we most likely aren't even going to see this game for another few years, not until after Fallout 76, then after Starfield, which also looks to be a pretty promising game. And since Starfield barely just got a teaser trailer, I'd say Starfield is at least a year off, probably longer. I would say the wait for Elder Scrolls 6 is at least 2 years, at least. I'm sure it is much longer. Hopefully not. I'm praying we get it sooner. So what do you guys think about the game? Let me know any theories, anything down in the comments. I really enjoy reading you guys' comments, and I enjoy reading lore and other information on Elder Scrolls. You can definitely count on seeing more Elder Scrolls videos when we find out more about the game, because the only series that I like as much as Fallout is Elder Scrolls. So subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to leave a like on the video. If you have any more lore on High Rock or any other opinions on what we know so far, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see some of you in future videos. See ya.